Time indefinite would be a fitting picture of devastating destruction. Issa 34. 9. 10. This description also helps to identify the substance, for Edom was near the Dead Sea, and even today bitumen is occasionally washed up on its shores, evidently coming from deposits now covered by the sea. According to Exodus 2. 3. The papyrus ark in which Moses was concealed was coated with both bitumen and pitch. Jewish commentator Rashi suggested that this meant bitumen on the inside and pitch on the outside. Or it could mean a mixture of two different consistencies of the same basic substance. For instance, in The Land and the Book, W. M. Thompson suggests that Exodus 2. 3 reveals the process by which they prepare the bitumen. The mineral, as found in this country, melts readily enough by itself. But then, when cold, it is as brittle as glass. It must be mixed with tar while melting, and in that way it forms a hard, glassy wax, perfectly impervious to water. Revised by J. Grand, 1910, p. 200. The Greek Septuagint uses the single term amiddle for middle.apes middle.sa, a mixture of asphalt and pitch. In parts of the Middle East, mineral pitch has been used even in recent times as a coating for certain sailing vessels. Pithom Pitom from Egyptian, meaning house temple of Atum. One of two storage cities built by the enslaved Israelites in Egypt, the other being Ramses. X1. 11. No positive identification of the site has been made. Archaeologists have apparently been influenced in their conclusions by the popular view that the pharaoh of the Israelite oppression was Ramses II, a view that is not soundly founded. See Ramses, Ramesses. Pithom Python. A descendant of King Saul through Jonathan and Merib-Baal-Mephibosheth. 1 ch. 8. 33-35. 9. 39-41. Pity. A tender feeling toward persons in a state of suffering or in need, or toward anything that may have been treated in a harsh manner. The plural noun middle.com denotes pity, mercies, or inward emotions. G 43. 14, 30. 1 ch. 21. 13. PS 40. 11. See mercy. In Greek, the verb splag middle.my means be moved with pity or compassion, have or feel pity. This term is drawn from the noun splagna, literally meaning intestines. Ac 1. 18. Since strong emotions can have an effect on the abdominal area of the body, the Greek noun splagna is often used to denote tender affections, or tender compassions. See affection. Jehovah God set the example in manifesting pity for those in distress, and he can move men to show this loving feeling. That is why King Solomon could appropriately pray that Jehovah would make the Israelites objects of pity before their captors if they became otextoi acute miritra longo, Plain Tree 647, and in welcoming all who sincerely repent of sin and make a wholehearted return to Jehovah. Mount 18. 21-35. Lu 10. 30-37. 15. 11-32. Thus they can rest assured of the Almighty's continued mercy toward them. Mount 5. 7. Plague. The Hebrew words that are rendered plague or scourge have the literal meanings touching, smiting, blow, defeat, and death. Jehovah God dealt blows as a punishment for rebellious murmuring. New 16. 41-50. Refusal to comply with his will. Zech 14. 12, 15, 18. The profane use of something sacred. 1 Sa 5. 1. 6. 4. Touching his anointed ones. Ge 12. 17. PS 105. 15. And unfaithfulness or violations of his law. 26. 21. New 14. 36, 37. 31. 16. De 28. 59-61. 1 ch. 21. 17, 22. 2 ch. 21. 12-15. Such blows might be administered by angelic or by human means. 2 Sa 24. 17. J 19. 1-8. 25. 8, 9. 49. 17. 50. 13. 14 prayers of intercession by Jehovah's servants or sincere prayers by repentant ones were required for the removal of plagues sent by God. GE 20. 17, 18. 1 Chi 8. 37, 38. 2 Ch 6. 28, 29. A plague could also result from the natural outworking of a person's sin. PR 6. 32, 33. It could be an affliction, such as the plague of leprosy La 13. 2, or an adversity resulting from time and circumstance. PS 38. 11. 73. 5, 14. The plagues Jehovah visited upon Egypt in the time of Moses were manifestations of his great power and caused his name to be declared among the nations. X 9. 14, 16. For generations afterward their effects were talked about by other peoples. Jos 2. 9-10.